We are cutting another stroke recovery walk video. I need practice cutting these recovery walk videos. We're here at Bear Creek Regional Park, and there we just passed through on the last video Bear Creek Dog Park itself down there, and we're going to head up that very difficult terrain in boots with no cane. We're going to be using arm swing and everything. Well, we're not going to be able to do it that easy. That would be normal. We're going to try to steer a beagle that was only trained for rabbits. And she is not trained for anything else, and we're going to try to get her to walk this direction. I've had trouble with her before so I'm having to walk sideways and backwards and do all sorts of ridiculous walking technique just to steer her to walk, which is probably good for me 4 months after having a stroke. This is all very, very healthy for my brain. And of course, my brain has a lawn crew that comes through and trims out all the axon growth and stuff like that. And the walking sideways and backwards to film her, will probably be turned off, maybe not. Who knows? Anyway, this one girl was telling me that one of the things I don't do when I was at speech therapy was that I don't breathe enough to produce a loud enough sound. So it may be just me, not the stupid Motorola microphone. I mean, maybe way I see it, back in my day, Motorola made a mean radio. When phones came around. But you know, it used to be, how blessed we are nowadays, it used to be that you couldn't document your recovery on video online for free after having a stroke. Of course, I'm pretty sure it's not for free. I've already purchased Google One and purchased Google Premium. So yeah, I'm a healthy Google customer, and for all we know, just the ability that YouTube attracted me like a fly or like a bug light or something here. But what we're doing is we're trying to create and we're trying to produce a video that's going to document my stroke recovery. And as you can see, she might smell a rabbit. This is where a known rabbit has lived before. That was 2 years ago. And there's a bunch of owl in the mountains. Rabbits don't do very well. The closer you get to the mountains, the more owls there are. And if you spend the night in the mountains, you'll hear a lot of owls. But anyway, you can see that I'm walking sideways, uphill, in the snow, pulling a dog, trying to get her to go west. If it was up to her, she would continue to go south until we fell over and never turned west. And of course, to get to the apartment, we have to go west for about a mile, and we have to go north for an eighth of a mile, and we have to go half a mile east. So I have to steer her quite often, but when changing direction, she's really not about it. And as you can see, she's a struggle for me to walk. I have to, and film. I'm walking sideways. I'm filming. I'm trying to keep my eye on this. This is all stuff that's helping me in recovery from my stroke that happened 4.5 months ago. And yeah, I've been making weird noises. To stretch my lips out. And then all these, because I got a speech therapy stuff, and it's pretty cool. I got into it. I already added several speech therapists to my subscriptions, and I've subscribed to them, and they are good. My tongue has started to, all the muscles in my tongue have begun to grow. Here, take a look at this. That's Colorado Springs. Beautiful place. Kind of hate to leave Colorado, I don't have to yet, but the health care is pretty good too for strokes, turns out. That we're walking that way, and we're not mechanical anymore. If I walk slow enough, I'm not walking mechanical, but she's causing me a lot of headache, and that's what I guess I need to. That I've already figured out that my core is about here, and she's tugging me on the core. That aids in me learning to balance, because every time she tugs, she could pull me out from under my feet if I wasn't constantly aware of her tug. But you can see that she wants to go down in the park, and I want to stay on what is paved right now to try it, but I don't like her pulling, but the least possible problems happen when there we go. Okay, so we're gonna cut a 10-minute off of here. So we're documenting the stroke recovery walk, and we're going up a hill because we watched a video. I watched a video on going up a hill today. And it was good, helpful, and going up steps and all sorts of stuff at a higher level. So I'll leave that for later. And we're getting a new place. Me and a guy are going to be renting together. I watched a lot of scientific seminars that said that the stroke survivors with parental guidance. Had a better chance, did better, survived better, and we're able to concentrate on the recovery part, which is all the hard work of like trying to drag a pickle up a hill full of snowy footprints. You know, stuff you have to do after a stroke that you really don't want to, but if you don't use it or lose it. Well, that's a good 10 minutes.